And when you walk yourself inside my crosshairs, I'm going to hug the trigger. And I'm going to drop you. You can't withhold this from me. When you have that, unstoppable. Unstoppable. And then when you have the model in your hand and you know exactly how you're going to perform with it, you have no idea. You have no idea the potential you have then. Every goal that you ever set, smashed. Every goal that you ever imagined within your reach, smashed. And you're going to look around and think, man, I did not have high enough goals. This was too easy. This was too easy. But while you're going through it, it seems impossible. They're not doing it. So why are you taking other people's advice that aren't doing shit? If they're not doing better than you, they don't have any opinion on how to make you better. Cut it out. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be able to make this money on your own. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to anybody else. You don't even want to be on social media. Fuck these people. You don't want to give a shit about what they say about you. You don't care. You don't give a shit if they see what house you live in. You don't give a shit what kind of car you drive, how much money you got in the fucking bank. You don't care about none of that because you're living your life. You're taking care of your family. If it fucking offends you, I don't give a shit. Move on down the fucking road because this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. No one's going to protect you. I can't protect you. You're going to fuck it up if you fuck it up and you did it in your own hands. But if you do the due diligence and say, I'm cutting all the bullshit out today. I'm cutting it all out. I got no excuses now. He said it. I got no excuses. It's there. It's in the charts every single day, every single week. This is the hardest, easy money you've ever made. And the only thing that complicates it is the person you see in the mirror. How long are you going to let that person in the reflection of that mirror hold you back? You think you look like that person in the reflection of that mirror. You don't. You don't. It's backwards. And it's not shocking when you think about how we think ass backwards. We think about things backwards because we don't think we deserve it. Bullshit. You deserve it. The fact that you're still listening to me, bloviate. You know you want it. You can fucking taste it. It's within grasp. You know it's there. You just gotta keep digging. It's gonna happen for you. I have dozens other ones that I'm begging for them to come forward. New step, new string in their step. Why? Because they don't need ICT no more. And guess what, baby? Woo! That's exactly what you do when you graduate. Fuck you, ICT. Thanks, brother. See ya. That's exactly how I want you to do. I don't want you tethered to me. I don't want you constantly tethered to me. I want you to say, thank you so much, but I ain't got time to be messing with you no more. I got things to do. Places to be. Boom. That's exactly how you leave the nest. That's it. We're done.
This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure. Either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday, isn't it? It is Thursday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit the like button. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And say what's up in the chat. Don't be shy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. We got like 2 minutes here until market opens up. What's up, Matthew? Good morning. Habibi FRX. Rex, what's up, man? Hindsight King, Alvarado. Daddy's here. Good morning. Nathan, good morning. Mike, good morning. Dominic, good morning. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Choya, good morning. Cayman, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Chat's a little quiet today. What's going on, chat? Hey.
It's Brittany, bitch. And I am back.
It's Brittany, bitch. And we're back, baby. We're back. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let me turn the background music down. We'll dive into the charts here. We got like a minute here until market opens up. All right, should be good. So right now, guys, we do have perfect equal lows actually at this previous day low from last week, Thursday low. Perfect equal lows, unless we swipe this. Does anybody know if we swipe this on E-mini and not on micro? Sometimes we get a little E-mini swipe, but we don't get it on. I think we got maybe like by a tick. Maybe like by a tick or two, we swipe that low. Very, very shallow drive there. I still think we go lower from, I think we make another dig below there, I'm thinking, boys. What are we thinking? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. But otherwise, guys, yeah, we ended up obviously pushing a little bit lower here on both ES and the NASDAQ. We have hourly fair value gap here. The price is trading up into as well, or about to be trading up into, I should say. And we'll see if that wants to support that next drive down. There's our opening bell, by the way. Play ball, boys, play ball. So it looks like looks like low of the week was indeed not set in even after yesterday morning. So kind of a crazy little market here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's wrong with your face today? Man, I shaved off all the hair. I shaved it all off. I said, fuck it. Let me just see what I look like baby face again. Big mistake. Big mistake. That's all right. That's all right. It'll come back. What's up, guys? Lamim, good morning. Good to see you, man. Grim Reaper, good morning. Jonesy, good morning. Debbie. Lord Kufu, Albert, good morning, guys. Biggest thing I like for a long Tyler is daily FEG lines up perfectly with Notorious Monday London high. Brother, I mean, yeah, we got all of these stacked highs. Don't even get me started. We got all these stacked highs, obviously. So I hear you, man. I hear you. I feel like I've been beating a dead horse a little bit with talking about these highs here. So yeah, man, I guess we'll see what this wants to do. Like I said, it's a little bit, we did technically sweep that low, 241 on the E-mini chart by like a couple of ticks. If I show you guys here, like the low here is 241 and a quarter on E-mini, and we swiped it by what is that, 5 ticks, 1 point in 1 tick, 5 ticks. So I don't know if you guys are considering that swiped. I mean, I guess technically it is. But you guys let me know how you guys are viewing that, I guess. But either way, obviously we need to see bullish order flow kind of come in here to then justify the longs. And just see bullish PD arrays hold and bearish PD arrays disrespect if we're going to be long biased today. So up into the hourly, up into this 15-minute right now, we are trading up into relative premium of this leg. So but yeah, man, I guess what is it? We don't got any news that popped up, do we? No. Yeah, unemployment claims obviously pre-market, and nothing tomorrow either. Getting through the no news week pretty much, boys. Was able to get back the I was able to make back the loss from yesterday before the day ended, and then did a little Asia session trading. I posted the couple of executions that I took on Asia on X. But yeah, just was scalping Asia. And funny enough, I thought Asia was gonna keep moving clean. It did not. It was literally like I caught 2 scalps in basically this move here. We traded down into this inefficiency here, and then got to move back up. I caught 2 scalp longs on this, and then look at what we did the rest of Asia session. Asia session just literally turned into a choppy shit show after that. Crazy. Equal highs though here with London. Yeah, what is the poll in the chat got going on today? What do we got? Pretty split. Evenly split, boys. 51% bullish, 49% bearish. Nice. Is Asia the new AM? Asia might be the new AM. You know, I don't know. AM is just so manipulated, bro. Like, even more so than, you know, I mean, look what happened to us yesterday. I feel like yesterday was just a prime example, I guess, but it'll get better eventually. It'll get better eventually. Right? It might be, I mean, it might be 2027 by the time that happens, but it'll get better eventually. You know, and we'll have a lot of great stories. Right or wrong or... Tyler, off topic, but do you like breakfast tacos? If so, what is your go-to? I gotta be on. Well, do I like breakfast tacos? Let's just say this. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. Depends what you mean by breakfast taco. I'll let you infer whatever you would like with that. But I'm not really much of a breakfast guy. If you're talking just actual food here, I'm not actually much of a breakfast guy. I've just never been hungry in the morning ever. Like, even since I was a little kid, I've just never really been a breakfast person. Yeah, KFT. I posted them on X. It was funded, but it's just I didn't copy trade. Did not copy trade. If I did copy trade, I probably wouldn't even be bothering this morning, to be honest. So I'm trading my other accounts this morning. 5 TRADEIFY accounts. Breakfast taco means breakfast taco. Well, I don't know. I thought maybe he meant, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I gotta get my mind out of the gutter. But yeah, no, not much of a breakfast guy. Not much of a breakfast guy. I don't even know, man. For probably like the last 5 years, no, probably more than that. Basically my whole life, I've basically just been like a two meal a day kind of a guy. Who knows? Maybe I could become a breakfast guy. I'm not like maybe super opposed to it. Like I said, I just wake up, have my coffee, dude. It's just, you know, I keep anything solid out of my mouth, basically, until I show up here to the NASDAQ, and then the NASDAQ decides to violate it anyway. Too soon? Sorry. Yeah, we need to reel this back in. We're getting off the rails a little too early today. 9:37. Anyway, we are absolutely shifting up here. Getting up into this hourly order block. Let's see if we can get a bounce here. Or are we just going to rip all the way back up? I mean, obviously, if we disrespect this gap, like, basically, free longs is probably the bias. Breakfast is your favorite and then good for the whole day. I mean, I guess I could see that. Like you don't eat lunch or dinner, Debbie? You don't eat lunch or dinner? So I guess by default, I guess I intermittent fast, kind of. I mean, technically I'm breaking my fast with my coffee because I put a little creamer in it, but I guess technically I'm intermittent fasting, right? Maybe yes, maybe no. Same, but different. From Texas, man, South Texas at that. The type of breakfast tacos we do here are godly. You have to do some TikTok research on it. Manny, did you have a breakfast taco this morning? Is that what inspired this question today? If so, tell us more. Tell us more about your breakfast taco. Creamer, yes, Abdullah Baba, of course. I can't do the black coffee, boys. Maybe I'll get there at some point, but just give me a little splash. I'm not saying heavy cream. I'm just saying a little splash. Lighten it up just a touch. Just a wee bit. You just did a 3-day water fast. Nice, Debbie. I did a 3-day water fast one time. And I will say I felt great. However, like it definitely was it took a lot of discipline. It was definitely more challenging than I thought it would be. I think it's like one of those things, it's just when you tell yourself you're going to do a fast, so therefore like your mind plays that many more tricks on you, makes you feel like you're hungrier than you maybe really are. But yes, I did do a 3-day water fast one time in my life. I was going to try to go for like 5 days, but I only made it 3. Probably would be good to do more fasts every now and again. A little reset for the system. Yeah, the first day is the hardest. Morning sex is better than breakfast, says Gecko. I'm a virgin, so I wouldn't know. But that is what I was referring to when I was asking about the breakfast tacos. I was just asking for a little bit of clarification. You know, I like to be precise. Damn, Erica. Yo, Nemo just said, unless that morning sex occurs in prison. That was funny. Yeah, or I guess on the NASDAQ, right? Well, I don't know, boys. Can you have sex with NASDAQ without getting, you know, being the one getting, like, violated? Is that a thing? I was going to say the other place would be, like, on these charts. Would maybe not be the best, but the prison was a good one. Are you old enough to be trading? Shouldn't you be in school? Yeah, let me just say this. I got my lunch packed up. My boots are tied tight, and I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school. To prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. You don't like the clean shave? What do you guys like better, mustache or like 5 o'clock shadow, beard? What's the vibe here? If you're a male in the chat, don't answer. Sorry, I just don't bat for that team. You know? Debbie loves a clean shave. Uh-oh. Hudson says clean shave is better. Abdullah Baba says Bush. Like George Bush? You look baby-faced? I know. Yeah, I still get carded basically every time if I ever purchase alcohol, I get carded every single time. Probably a good thing though. Blessing and a curse maybe. More of a blessing as you get older? I don't know. Do I actually look 12? Yeah, but like... Jawline or no? Am I looking for longs or shorts, or else has enough of this shit? Brother, I'm kind of waiting here. I don't really have enough information to know if we're gonna send it lower off of this hourly order block in fair value gap. I think that could be in play here for sure, especially, I mean, we just opened up and went kind of straight up here off the open. Or if we're gonna invalidate that and then go for these equal highs, which would be fine with me also. Would be fine with me also, to be honest. I am not prejudiced on the sell side or the buy side. One minute just got a little tricky there probably, huh? Anybody go short off this inversion and just get clapped or about to be clapped? Let me know. Let me know. Who went short off this inversion to the downside? You like how we started in the green today? Thanks. Look like a Disney Channel bully is crazy. A Disney Channel bully? Damn. Abdul Baba did. Jamjar did. I mean, I guess we didn't take out this high yet. You guys are still alive, but yeah, not looking too hot there. Not looking too hot there. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna mark out this order block opening price and just see if what kind of reaction that we may get off of it, if any. What's up, Sonny? Staying alive. Oh, now it's looking a little bit better. That was looking. If you took this inversion and you had your stop right here, hats off to you if you didn't like close it early or anything. That's shit. Shit. Might be your connection. I was dropping frames like when I first opened the stream, but I'm good now. It says my connection's excellent. So yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, just make sure that you're always watching it live and not buffered or whatever. But yeah, usually there's a little delay here on YouTube. But Dom would know that. Dom's not a newbie here. All right, let's see. We did just get closure yet again below these lows here on the 1 minute. I guess we SMT'd that high there with ES. I guess we did. Macro in 2 minutes. How do I feel about NQ being open for almost 24 hours a day in December? I mean, technically NQ is open 24 hours a day already. Almost. It's like 23 hours technically. Heavy storm outside. You got Starlink. It's very bad in stormy weather. Oh, is it really? I always wondered that if Starlink was not good in stormy weather. Looking fresh. Thanks, man. Yeah, we got mixed opinions on the fresh face. Some people like it. Some people want the facial hair. Rocking the baby face. One swing account for content, for like swing trades. I mean, technically my swing trades are just my long-term holdings. I don't really swing trade anymore. I used to. And then I fucking would get really pissed off because I would hold a trade that I took on the 4-hour time frame for like 2 weeks just to get break evened. Or it would just take a week for it to hit my stop loss. And I said, you know what? Maybe I don't got the patience for swing trading. Not like that, at least. I do have the patience to just buy something and hold it, though, for the next 50 years. I don't know. I'm still not too sold on anything here yet. Getting a bounce off this structure. This 2-minute gap keeps holding as well. For the moment. Bounced off 930 opening price. If we get this 2-minute inversion, I wonder if I could get away with an attempt, you know, shorting the inversion with my stop above this 1 minute. This would become a 1 minute. It's not really an order block, but I guess just more of a up close candle. I just don't want to put my stop all the way up here. I really don't want my stop all the way up there. All right, we didn't close anyway, so I guess we're waiting. Need a clipper? We'll edit your live stream at Premiere Pro After Effects, so we'll edit one of your clips for free. I would say yes, but since you are spamming it, I'm gonna say no. I mean, holy fuck, buddy. I got him, boys. Don't worry. I got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, holy shit. Oh, here comes the dump. I look touchable. Thanks. Yeah, boys. I'm not in this. Some of you guys may be. Here is like kind of just what I'm thinking though. It's like I'm viewing this 930 opening price as a bearish order block now. I don't know. Even just like a TP on this could be just like one standard deviation. You know. Which puts us down at like 29,177, 180 roughly. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to do something like this? Or are we going to get a bounce off this low sweep and go hit that hourly order block? We kind of left that. I mean, we hit the wicks, but... ES. Damn, a lot more strength on ES here, huh? 5-minute gap holding. I don't know, boys. Yeah, I'm just not like super convinced. ES looks a little bit more strong, or a little stronger here, I should say. Here's our 5-minute on ES. Getting a nice respect of this 5-minute gap. So this just might be a little more manipulation with this NQ chart before I move up. Big rejection wick here on the 5. 15-minute. Yeah, that was definitely not the play there. Holy shit. V-shaped right back up. Damn. Right back up with that. All right, I'm actually going to try along there. Let's see. Holy fuck. Brother, I fucking hate New York AM session. I hate it here. I mean, I don't know what... I literally just don't even know what to fucking say ever. It's time to retire, boys. It's been a good run. It's been a good run. I mean, you just can't even... Like, holy shit, you know? I mean, what the hell? Well, I don't know. Maybe I get lucky and this turns around, but holy shit. Brother, New York game session, I actually just feel retarded when I trade this session. I don't, like, I don't even know how else to say it. I'll say it. I just fucking feel retarded. Kissing the wall is exactly what I need to do. Oh, boys, maybe it's gonna save me. Oh. Well, the P&L will change whenever like the trades close. Yeah, I think it's right. Back at entry. Holy shit, boys. I mean, let's just be honest. That's just not what you want to see out of your trade, though. That's just never what it's supposed to look like. Why does it look like that? Hang on here. What am I doing? One standard deviation of this leg lines up with midnight almost perfectly. And I didn't even use this high. If I use this high. All right, well, we'll see. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Not a huge fan that my stop is this previous hourly candle low. Guess we'll see. But yeah, for those of you guys that were asking why I went long because we swiped this low, SMT here with ES, getting support from a 15-minute bullish gap. We have already swept this low on NQ E-mini. We just haven't taken it on the micro chart. And then at the same time, ES was supporting off of a 5-minute bullish fair value gap that we hadn't disrespected yet here. So this is what we look like on ES. All right, man. I'm out. I closed it 413, 419. Can't get a beat on AM session. Why, you know, canceled? I did just cancel it. I think we're going to go to my stop here. All right. Nothing like starting the day red and then got to get it back. Fucking story of this whole week, basically. Story of the week. Red followed by redemption. Red Dead Redemption. Enjoy your taco, Manny. I'm gonna give it an hour. Yeah, well, macro's coming to an end here, so it's just depressing looking at like the price action in the New York AM session. Like, where's this? How are we constantly getting this in like Asia or London, and then it's like New York AM session is just this? I mean, every day. Hate to be a complainer, but jeez. Let's just become Asian. I'm in. I am in. Sign me up. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I really don't know what this wants to do, to be honest. No idea. I'm tired of pretending like I do. Oh, nice. It would not have gone to my stop loss, and now it's back at where my entry was. Oh, sweet. Nice. Fuck yeah. Nasdaq, just go to my TP. I know you want to. Just go to where my TP was. Do it in one candle. Do it in one candle. See if I care. I do. I do care. I do find it funny though when I watch like if I watch like other traders or other streamers and they take a loss and they're just like, whatever, I don't even care. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you do. We all care. Asia has even been trading pretty decent. I know. I mean, Asia's been way better than the AM session, I feel like. There's just, like I said, it's just so much manipulation in this AM session. It's like, gosh. Schizophrenia over here. I mean, it is what it is. I just don't perform well in this type of environment right here. We're going to do this back and forth like this. 99.9% retracement. Maybe still hold the low or the high. Invalidate basically every PD array on the way. It's like, my God. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah, I really don't know what this wants to do. I'm waiting. Probably going to be a dud here. I mean, we might get wherever this draw is trying to take us for the 10 a.m. hour. Maybe we see another grind down here before 10:30. I really don't know. I really don't know. Been losing your money in New York and getting it back in Asia or even the PM session? Literally same. That's literally been the story of this whole week for me, I feel like. I think we won. Well, no, I think we had a small green day, I think on like Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember, but it wasn't much. It was like a partial TP. Like that was it. Oh, you retracted your message, Africa Sports. Our Sports Africa. Props about to get the big... I don't know, Nika. I don't know if they are. Yeah, guys, Stop is holding. My stop was this low. I mean... Can I do anything else but laugh at it, to be honest? Can I even... What do you... Like, there's nothing I can say. What do you want me to say? Dom says, I'm not trading anything but New York game session, so you guys at least make it back. I just lose. Jeez. Oh, man. It'll get better, boys. But hey, this is at least how we, as traders, we cope in the meantime, is we just complain about it, knowing good and well we'll be right back here tomorrow. But it's still, you know what I mean? It's good. It's good to be like, fuck this price. I think it's good. I think it's healthy. You don't want to keep that bottled up. You keep that bottled up before you know you're gonna be blowing your accounts. Come on, now. Remember, chat. We revenge chat. We don't revenge trade. I wanted to say there's so much manipulation right now, and I also got taken out of the previous buys, but now I'm on buys again. If I get taken out, I'm done for the day. You're on buys. You went on buys again, Africa? Good luck, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie and sit here and say that it's not going to be painful to be like, oh, yeah, my stop never would have gotten hit. I should have just not closed it at the very low of this move down against me and just hung on to it. But, I mean, that's what I mean when I say I don't perform well in these conditions. It's like, no part of me feels like this is going to my TP at this point. Zero part of me. You know? Like, if that doesn't go to my stop loss, like, what the hell? All right, well, looks like we're chilling and chopping, boys. Should we do you guys want to do our giveaways today? Should we do them tomorrow? We don't have nothing. Nothing's tomorrow. What is the date today? The 20th? It's August 20th already? Dang. Dang. It's almost September, boys. And yeah, for the record, I guess just while we're waiting, next week, I'm not really sure what my stream schedule will look like. I'm assuming I'm only going to be able to stream, guys, Monday and Tuesday. My presence is required down in Florida for a bachelorette party, believe it or not. So I will be in Florida, leaving on Wednesday, and I'll be there the rest of the week. So I may only be streaming Monday, Tuesday next week. Just a FYI. Just a FYI. Tampa area, Debbie. Do you prefer CISD with the body or the wick? I prefer the body. If we're moving really fast, may not always get the body. I mean, if it's like a close enough close, and let's say like we're in a macro or something, I try not to be a dick for a tick. Although, yeah, I mean, I do prefer to get, you know, the nice tap in on the body of the candle. All your friends are married and you're here dealing with NQ. That's what I'm saying, dude. What I'm saying. Gosh. No, I'll be streaming tomorrow, Sonny. I mean, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. Unless we just hit like a banger of bangers today and we're just like, yeah, let's not trade tomorrow, actually. Won't judge ya. I would judge me, Kevin.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
You know what I mean? You trimmed your facial hair too? Send a selfie in the Discord. Selfie in the Discord or it didn't happen. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a guy in here, Sly Fox. This message was like from a while ago. Let me see. Nobody took him up on his offer. Hang on. Let me find it. All right. I don't know if Sly Fox is in here. Sorry to do this to you, Sly Fox, but I got a good laugh out of this. Sly Fox dropped this selfie in the Discord. This was like last week, I think. For the ladies. For the ladies. So any ladies, Sly Fox, he's putting himself out there. If anyone's down for Sly Fox. But LaTrady, that's what I want from you, right? I want a selfie just like that. Can you do that, LaTrady? LaTradity. All right. Are we going to go to the lows now? What are we doing? Look at this. Somebody come look at this. I mean, if this isn't, bro.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
You know what I mean, though? Like, holy. Yeah, hats off to you. If you haven't put any trades on yet this morning, you are winning. Nika goes, you not gonna get no hose with the bare face, bro. Not in Florida. Do you scratch and sniff? What? Yo, chat's kind of feral today. I mean, oh, dude, Sly Fox is here. Sly Fox is here, boys. Let's go, fucking Sly Fox. What's up, dude? Let's go. What's good, man? Nika, he says, say it with your chest. What's good, bro? I didn't know you were here, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to wing, man. You see me working. I'm trying to wing, man. You wait, the market gonna kill those lows and goes up. Muhammad, just the lows right here, or are you talking like 241 lows as well? All right, so there is where my stop loss would have been. So Nika goes, I got caught. I'm chilling. I already crashed out today. Oh. See, like, yeah, I didn't like that this was ended up being a previous hourly low here. Now we just swipe. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I can't do it with this market, dude. $10.20 macro though, shit. The autistic 1 minute candle, I feel like they've all been a little bit autistic so far. Here's the issue though, like market will chop long enough to like lull you to sleep, and then as soon as you give up on it and you're just like, whatever, I guess it's just not going to be a good day today, and you walk away, then all of a sudden you just get like the cleanest move. Is that not how it's been going also as well? Or is that just me? As soon as you give up on price, you say, F this, nothing's happening. All of a sudden you just get like the cleanest setup you've ever seen. A huge expansion during 7 to 9 a.m. before the 9:30 opening. Salaries must be present. Yeah. Oh. But anyway, yeah. I mean, we spent what? We spent like from 9:46, let's just say, till now, really accumulating this range of price. Equal lows, equal highs. We've now rated the equal lows, right? Obviously a very sensitive reaction and candle back up here. You have this BPR range. It's just like an awkward time. Like, I see the setup here. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust anything. Are you throwing it back at the bachelor party? Of course. Absolutely. Someone's gotta. I look 10 years younger. Merry Christmas. Thanks, dude. ICT said yesterday was a seek and destroy market. How do you identify when it is a seek and destroy market? I still don't know what to see that pre-hand. I mean, you're never going to know for sure, right? You can have ideas based on like the economic calendar. Obviously, this week we had no red folder news all week. And then another indicator is when we have large expansions, you know, in the overnight trading or like pre-market, you know, those are some indicators that you can kind of expect it to be more likely to be the case. But you're never really going to know if it's seek and destroy. The best you can do, in my opinion, is just, you know, when it's probable, recognize it early. So hopefully you can avoid taking some trades or over trading at least. Some people thrive in it though, man. Some people love the back and forth ping pong, just turtle souping highs and lows back and forth. But yeah, just not my preferred condition. Jonesy, I think the longs are going to come in. Some slow-ass grind higher, zero retrace. We'll see. We'll see. Part of the reason that I didn't want to bite on this also is just the timing and, like, or just, again, awkward time, middle of the hour. But, yeah, that'd be pretty fitting if it just, like, slowly grinds its way all the way up. Five-minute close there. 5-minute change in the state. 15 and 30-minute candle closers in like 4 minutes. I love gambling, so I just be hitting the button randomly after I miss the move. At least you're honest, Harmon. We've all been there, though. If you watch his lectures last year in 2025, mentorship be called August High Resistance Seek and Destroy Month. I mean, yeah, that is kind of the notion, is that August is a more difficult month to trade for all the reasons that we just talked about. High resistance markets, Seek and Destroy. We are definitely getting that with a lot of volatility present at the same time. Like, these ranges are not super small, right? Like, this range is still a 100-point range. Very, very easy to torch your accounts to smithereens. Doesn't take a whole lot of size. Yeah, I will say this. So in 2023, before I started like live streaming on YouTube, I just traded like in the private Discord. I don't know if anybody in here was in there. If you were, shout out. But yeah, the only red month that we had that entire year in terms of like our live sessions was in August. We were red that August. I remember that, like, I was a little more hopeful for this August just because of how volatile we are. And it's like, there's been like clean moves that take place. Almost never though, like in the normal New York AM session though. That's kind of been the one thing that's a little annoying. What's up? XD, I did take a trade. I was green on one account from Asia session. I'm red, obviously, on these other accounts today. I took one long. I did close it early. It did eventually get to my stop loss, but I cut it a little early, so I saved some money there. But this has obviously just been pretty nasty. She's been pretty nasty. We'll see if this range wants to support price for a move higher. But yeah, honestly, the best thing you could have done this morning is probably just not touch anything, to be honest. you know, if all of us had a crystal ball and we knew that this was what it was going to do, like none of us probably would, you know, care to have taken any trades in that. In my bed, all tucked up. You eat peanuts, you're all fucked up. Thanks, great value blueberries. That was some great value there. High resistance days. That's when you use the 1 minute sweep and trade off the 15-second, 30-second PD arrays. Oh, you're saying just like scalp this back and forth, Debbie? Yeah. Yeah, or just soup the highs and lows of a range. I mean, it eventually will break out, but who knows when. Rejecting at the 1 minute to be the on the what? On the LS of the curve? Am I high here? Which resides at CE of the 7 to 9 a.m. range. All right. Last year's August was like the most beautiful month for me of all time. Last August was for you, Dumb? I don't even remember. We could go back. That's one nice thing about, left side of the curve. Why don't you just say, like, the south side of the curve? My bad. I guess we could go back and look. That's one benefit of, like, live streaming is I could go back and look at all of my... I could go back and watch last August if I wanted to. I don't even remember last August, if I'm being honest. I don't really remember it. Should we throw our scalping hat on? Post 10:30 here. Brother, I just don't like... All right, we're not getting it anyway. But even for scalping, it's like I still want to have like a direction that I know that we're heading in eventually. Like I actually just don't, from a higher time frame perspective, like I actually don't know where this wants to go. I could just see both sides here. Did we just get that 30-second? I'm just like watching this. Like we traded down into this 1 minute. Also the 9:30 opening price, hourly opening price, holding this gap. Obviously hitting this structural low. This is an order block here on the 1 minute. Took the lows out. And it's like scalping principles here. If you got like a little shift right there on like a 30-second, could that be enough to confirm the move up? Chat. Started to go. Almost looked like it wanted to go. Couldn't get through that 1 minute gap though. 1 and 2 minute. That's what I mean though. It's like, I feel like there's not even a true direction that it wants to go right now. XRP, yeah, I saw that. I saw the, I still think this is a bull trap on crypto. I don't know if anybody, a lot of the chat I don't think is into crypto. I think only a handful of people in the chat are into crypto or holding crypto in any way. Yeah, damn, XRP up 12%. What's up, buddy? Bitcoin got up to, I think it hit 72. I still think this is a bull trap, bro. I do. I do. I mean, yeah, I still think even the technicals. But hey, as somebody that holds it, I guess if it wants to go back to all-time highs, I'm fine with me, whatever. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Let me check. I didn't even check. Let me see the XRP. What does that look like from the technicals? Maybe we like rip up some of these daily highs. Maybe we get to like 160s. Yeah, I do think 160s actually look pretty decent here. Oh my God, this market's AIDS. This market is AIDS. A little 1 minute close there. One of them's going to work out, boys. That's the thing. One of them is going to play out. Your guess is as good as mine. It'll be whichever one we don't take. Any news with quantum computing with Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. Enlighten me. What do I need to know? During London session? Yeah, maybe Asia will be so clean today. I know this for a fact. Asia session can't be worse than this. Look at us though. Look at us just sitting here watching paint dry. Who in here has taken, let's say, 3+ trades in this? Let me know. I'm curious to know. Actually, let me just do a poll. Hang on. By the way, the poll was very split today. It's basically dead even. Let me do a poll on this. Let me see. I forget that I can just make new polls every 5 minutes if I wanted. Let's see. Let's see. How is it going to run now? The old 1039 macro came in. Well, yeah, Asia's just, it's a little calmer just because it's not moving nearly as fast. And yeah, it just hasn't been as manipulated. All right, let's see. Another new high. Out of this range. But yeah, what do we got so far today in the chat? We got 50 votes so far. We're looking at 18% of the chat is none. Most people have taken 2 trades, it sounds like. Oh, it's back and forth between 1 and 2 being the top. But 20% or so of the chat has taken 3+. For those of you guys that voted 3+, how many trades? Is it like exactly 3? Did you take like 5? Is somebody in here at a baker's dozen so far, or what? Dom says it's about to do a new session low. Ah, bro, I don't know. You know, I don't know, and I'm tired of pretending like I do. Type shit. But if enough people think that it's going to a new session low, then we'll probably go up. Kind of nice. I personally think it's a little telling that we didn't tap this order block yet. So like we got stacked highs, you know, right below that level, that opening price. I mean, this is literally supply and demand like 101. This is exactly what I would look for. When I would take like supply and demand trades, would be like, I want to take the level that has resting liquidity right before the level. Because then by default, I would be turtle souping my way into a trade as we're hitting, you know, a supply or demand level or, you know, order block, whatever. So I think that is saying something. Again, just kind of awkward timing here. 10:43. 1 minute order block. Bro, just go learn trading. You are so shit. Sorry, Pancola. Sorry, Pancola. I didn't know that, you know, if this is your market, this is your market, man. But if you're gay, just say that. Don't take it out on me, Pancola. 1 minute order block. Haha, bro, you can't be serious. Are you retarded? Pancola, you might be retarded. Nika got you before I could. All right. Imagine just being like, there's actually people out there that are like that angry with their own life that they decide that they're going to make YouTube channels with this fucking guy as their profile picture. And then like what's your purpose, man? Who hurt you, Cola? And what are we doing? Like, how do people that make profile pictures like this on their social media, like, how do they have the confidence to chirp anybody? It baffles me, actually. Your trade would have been a win, Tyler. No, my stop was this previous low. It would have got ran out. Unless you meant like this trade here. Just marking it up, though. I mean, it's hard to trust anything in here. New 15-minute. I don't get why you're so mad about the 1 minute order block, though. It's an order block because it filled the fair value gap. So it did something. What's the problem? You know what I mean? What's his issue? It's not like I said this order block is going to take us to all-time highs or anything. Jeez. Lone Wolf, you're heading out. Peace out, man. Peace out, man. Oh. It is respecting it. I kind of want to like take it just so that if it does work, I can like, you know what I mean? I can like chirp Pancola a little bit more. Is that a good reason for a trade? No, great. Now I'm missing it. Now I'm going to miss it. The 1 minute order block. Pancola. The fuck, man? Oh, we're back. New high, though. New high. Order block did its job. Little 5 minute here. No, I'm trading micros. Yeah, it takes some big balls to trade minis in the AM session, especially like, I don't know, like this range is like 100 points. Like you really got to have a really tight stop, I feel like, or you're just blowing or you're just like throwing the whole account at the trade. One minute OB aren't worth a thing in my opinion. Well, I mean, you can say that in a condition like this, but it'd be a retarded thing to say just as a general statement. Like, time is fractal. Every PD array can and will work in the right condition. In the wrong condition, they won't work. But people like to get all butthurt and cherry pick when it doesn't work, when we're not in a condition that supports it. Then it's like, you know. That's one thing about the trading space. It's a little like frustrating is everybody lives in hindsight. Everyone's a genius in hindsight too. But I mean, for the record, this order block did work. What did it do? We tapped into it and it traded to a new high. PD array delivered. It did its job. I think people get so butthurt though because they want like every single PD array to take them to their target, and that's just not how it works. Do you get affiliate credits on resets as well, or only initial purchases? I believe it's only when people like use my code, Nemo. So if Like a reset's probably not. I do think that I get like some reset commissions if like people have like signed up for the firm with my link at one point, but even that expires I think after like 60 days or something, or like whatever the cookies are on that. But it's not much for like TRADEIFY. It's like $5. It's like $5. But yeah, I believe it's all code dependent mainly, for the most part. They're doing resets. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. I think they got it set up like that, where it's like the resets are just a tad bit cheaper, like just by like $5 or $10, and then the you know, the commission that like an affiliate gets is like minuscule on the reset compared to the actual like account itself. But it is what it is. Gonna load up more accounts for the doggy. I almost read that totally wrong, by the way, Nika, but Jax appreciates that. Yeah, let's see, guys. All right, we're in the 11 o'clock macro here. Can we get something? Fuck. Can we get a little movement? What was that? Can we get a little movement? Jeez. Is it not just comedy at this point, boys? You know, another thing too. You know, I just didn't. I had one of those nights of sleep. I don't know if you guys ever have nights of sleep, right? Where you just like, you wake up middle of the night, and you're like, can't fall back asleep. Mind starts, you know, racing or whatever. You're just like awake. You just can't sleep. So I like didn't get like the best sleep last night, and I was like, maybe this is a sign that I should just like take the morning session off. But I said, no, I can't do that, because I'm going to be off like most of next week. So I was like, can't do that. Gotta show up every day this week, but can't believe I showed up for this. What the hell? I think God was trying to save me, man. He's probably like, hey, man, I'm going to try to make you really tired for like market open, so that way maybe you won't trade at all. But here you are, opposing my will, using your free will to do something stupid. Maybe. Took a scalp, cut your losses in half. What you think trading as full-time career? I mean, when you ask that, Luffy Monkey, are you asking like your only income stream? It's probably retarded. If we're being honest. Why would you not want other income streams outside of trading? It's only gonna help your trading. It's not gonna hurt it. Plus, it's like trading isn't really that time consuming, and if you think about it, like ideally we would all be trading for like an hour or two a day, and then we're done. It's like, what are you gonna do with the rest of your time? There's only so much trading you can do, you know. How much do you risk in the eval and how many days you took to pass? I mean, I don't like to spend a lot of time in evals, Sonny, personally, but I can afford to like lose a couple. So it kind of depends on your situation. I would say if you got the means to be able to do it quickly, because you don't make money in the evals. But if you don't have the means to, then like just take it slow. It really just depends on your situation though. You know? Well, we can start. Oh, man. I think it's because other income streams require work and attention. I just want to trade for 3 hours max and enjoy the day. I mean, sure, like, I get the notion. I get the notion of it. I don't know. Honestly, I could go so many places with this conversation, I feel like. It's like, I mean, you know, yes, time freedom is obviously the most important thing. But there's also a level of like fulfillment, you know, doing something that's valuable to other people that is maybe fulfilling, right? And that doesn't necessarily have to be like an occupation or like an income. It could be, obviously, many of you probably have family, kids, things like that. So like having the time freedom to do and be available for, you know, doing things with your family, it takes money to have the freedom to do that. So, but bottom line is you need money first. So how are you going to get the money, right? I mean, trading can be one avenue, but why limit yourself to just that? Any other income stream that you can make, any other business or any other hustle that you might be doing that would bring in more money is just going to help with your trading, right? You're just going to have more capital to either for funded accounts or your live capital, whatever it might be. Like, more money is the answer. None of you would be trading, I wouldn't think. If you all won the lottery tomorrow and you were a, you know, multi-deca millionaire, I guarantee you most of you probably wouldn't even be trading because you don't actually care about the fucking candlesticks on the chart. It's a means to an end. You're trying to get money to get free. I mean, that's what it is. For some, like, we could really like trading, you know, like I like trading. But I'm a little autistic. We're all probably a little autistic. You know, we like trading. I'm not saying you can't like have a quote unquote passion for trading, but it's just candlesticks on a chart. You know what I mean? Like it's fake. It's numbers on a chart, on a screen. It's all digital. It's a fucking Fugazi. You know what a Fugazi is? It's a Wazi. It's a Woozy. It's a fucking fairy dust. Has never landed, but really, dude, the goal is freedom, and you need money to be free. You know, I don't think, you know, I don't think any of you dreamed of like, yeah, nobody wants to just be locked on a computer chart all day. Does that make sense? Is anything that I'm saying resonating? Can anybody confirm or deny this? But yes, I promise you, like, without a shadow of a doubt, if like most of you won the lottery tomorrow, you would stop trading. And to be honest with you, like, I don't know, there probably will come a point in my life where like money is like, I don't know if I'll ever truly stop like trading, but like there will become a point in time where the money is good enough to where it's very unimportant to me. Very, very unimportant. You know, I don't know what that number is, but you know, I gotta imagine, you know, your life and the decisions that you're making with your time are going to change when you hit 5 million, when you hit 10 million, when you hit 15, 20, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and I know that those are kind of some big numbers. I mean, it's not like everybody's just going to go have $5 million plus, but the money is literally just a means to an end. That's all it is. It's just a tool. Even if I became rich tomorrow, I'd still want to master this just as a fuck you to everyone in my family who thinks I can't do it. I mean, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a thing too, but you know what I mean though? Like it's not like, I just don't know how to say this without sounding, I don't want to sound discouraging to people, but I do think that people romanticize because of social media over this notion of like, yeah, I just want to be a full-time trader, which means that like, I will never put any effort or energy into learning anything else ever. I don't want to learn any other skills. I don't want to make money from anything else. And I just think that's a really fucking weird mentality to have. Like, why? I don't get that. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I do relate to the whole, like, yes, my pride and ego wants to stick it to like all the friends and family or the haters. I get it. I definitely get that. But here's what I'd also say too. It's like anytime, well, hate only ever comes from below, right? So if anybody's ever like hating on you for something, it's just literally some sort of insecurity that they're projecting onto you. And what you'll find is even if you find success, like let's say you find success in trading and you kind of like stick it to your friends and family, they really don't give a fuck, to be honest. What are they going to do? Say sorry? Probably not. They're going to give you your flowers. Most of them probably won't. You know? This kind of is how it is. Yeah, they'll ask for money. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry I hated on you for all those years, but now that you're actually making some money, I actually could use some. Can you send me some? Thanks. Working 9 to 5 is super hard for small money. I agree. It's the least leveraged income you can make is trading your time for money. That's the goal. The goal should never be to trade your time for money. Here's what I would say. If you were somebody that's in the chat, like, all right, I need to make other income streams outside of trading. Bro, I would get into some sort of sales thing. If you could do like a remote sales, high ticket sales, having the ability to do sales is an amazing skill to have. Everything is sales. Every single business is sales. And it's the only industry where you can be virtually uncapped in how much you can make. A lot of the times you can be very flexible with your role. And it's about your input. Your output is going to be directly attached to your input. So if you're willing to work your ass off, you can make a lot of money, you know, versus like clocking in somewhere, you're capped. You're always going to be capped no matter how hard you work. So that's what I would say. And yeah, I mean, you'll learn a lot about yourself and you'll get a lot of like thick skin if you stick with it. And then obviously, yeah, if you get into the right situation, you can make a lot of money too. You know, you'll gain a network of people as well in high places. Like it's all, that's what I think. I think, when you're young, trying to make some money, if you get into some sort of sales position, I honestly would recommend that for most people. But I will say this. Sales, it also is not for everybody. It's also, but neither is trading. Like, that's just life. It just, how bad do you want to fucking make money, bro? I mean, it's not that difficult. How bad do you fucking want to make money? If you can't handle talking to people and you can't handle trading and taking some losses, like, maybe you just don't want to make money that bad. Shit. I mean, if it was easy, everybody'd be rich, guys. Everybody'd be rich. Don't you get it? Not everybody can make a lot of money. It's just not how the world works. You know, unless we like become communists or something. I don't know. Any giveaways available today? I don't know. Did you guys hit the likes? 76 likes? Huh. You could be a truck driver and make more than 90% of salespeople? Brother, yeah, but bro. That's your fucking blockbuster advice? Because Brad said earlier, he goes, I've been in sales for 12 years. To be honest, I would not take that advice, LOL. And then he goes on to say you could be a truck driver and make more than 90% of salespeople. Sure, maybe that could be true. But bro, did you not just hear the whole conversation we just had about like having time freedom? I mean, yeah, if you want to fucking put your whole life on the road, then yeah, go be a fucking truck driver. Go make some money. I thought we were having a conversation about making money and having time freedom. I thought that's what we were doing here. Is that not what we were doing? I thought that's what we were doing. Because yeah, you can make money. Like you can find something that pays you a lot for your time. But if you're still trading time for it, you don't have any leverage. There's zero leverage there at all. And you're just a slave. You're a slave to the highway, man. I'm not saying it's not an important job. I'm just saying, you know, if you want freedom, I mean, that's kind of, you're going the wrong direction there. Right? Yeah, I don't know about car sales, Brad. I mean, like I said, when I say sales, I mean, obviously I'm being very generic. And you could definitely find some sales jobs that are also going to be very time consuming. But I will say this, I mean, you know, car sales, like working at a car dealership might be a little bit time consuming. But you can make some decent money working at one. Obviously, you're going to be kind of capped to whatever area you're in and whatever dealership you're working at to an extent. But I guess when I say sales, like there's so many different things you can do, bro. Like you could literally learn high ticket sales and sell high ticket products online, and you know, every time you make a sale, you're making what? 2, 3, 4 grand commission. How many of those you got to make a month? From home. Holy shit, boys. Holy shit, boys. But actually, who will buy a $3,000 program? So many people. What are you talking about? Lots of people. Very many of them. Here's one thing that I'll say, boys. There's no fucking shortage of money in the world. There's literally no shortage of it. They print it by the billion every day. What I just saw yesterday, that our national debt is like $40 trillion. It's like the most abundant resource on the planet. So I don't want to hear no stinking thinking, all right? I don't want to hear no limiting beliefs. Acting like money's this scarce thing. It's not. It's not at all. Plenty of it out there. Plenty of it out there. But yes, NQ is something else, Nico. Naz was once bae, now she's a hoe. Bro. Yeah, this is maybe the most disgusting I've ever seen the New York AM session, and like that's saying something. I don't know if I can't really recall like a time where it was any more disgusting than this. Like this is actually horrific. Sam, I think location is, I mean, sometimes your location can help, but with the internet today, it doesn't really matter. I mean, look at you, man. You're here watching a live stream on the internet. Sounds like plenty of opportunity to me. NQ belongs to the streets. Made up mine, I'm nicknaming my wife Naz. Always back and forth with this bullshit. Oh, that was a good one. And this guy lives in Minnesota? I don't live in Minnesota. Take that back. I do not live in Somalia Junior or whatever that place is. No offense. I just don't live there. Oh. I was just there this weekend though. Very nice. Very nice. Nebraska? What do you got against Nebraska? Nika, where did you say that you lived? Are you in Florida? So we got Nika in Florida. We got Kevin, I think, in Texas, right? I don't know where PJ is, by the way. PJ, our other moderator, I think he died. I mean, hope not, but I haven't seen him in here like all week. I think he might have died. He might be no longer with us. I say that laughing. I hope it's not true. Oh, Atlanta. Oh, my bad. Atlanta. Oh, my Atlanta. Why Atlanta? Are you from Atlanta originally? You just in the that's home or what? Or did you move to Atlanta from somewhere? Died is crazy. Well, look at this market, bro. Like, look at NASDAQistan right now. We've lost many a traders in this market. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. NASDAQistan has been a minefield of bombs. We got traders missing limbs off this. Crazy. I am in Wisconsin, yes. Y'all just wait until I figure out how to trade sideways. I'm about to make bank. There you go, Harmon. Now we're fucking talking. Some positivity in here. Let's go. Come on. You've been here since you were 3. Oh, okay. So Atlanta is home, is what you're saying, is what you're telling me. Like always and forever, or what? Always and forever? Meanwhile, you got Debbie in here that she just skipped out of the United States. She goes, I'm going to Vietnam. Can't take it anymore here. And I just don't know if it's in me. Born in Kansas? No shit. You're not in We're not in Kansas no more. We're in NASDAQistan. I don't know if I have it in me to leave the country though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could. I mean, leave, like travel maybe, but like live somewhere. We can't give up on our old red, white, and blue, can we, chat? We can't give up. No, maybe, right? Kevin, right? We can't give up, can we? We don't want to do that. Talk to me, chat. Why is everybody so silent all of a sudden? Why am I not in a short? Is that a serious question, Ysec? Please stop. Please don't rage bait me today. Don't rage bait me, please. I could relocate to India. I guess I could do that. That's true. I could do that. Debbie says, best decision I've made. I'll never go back. Yeah, but it's still early, Debbie. You never know. You might have a change of heart. Who knows? Still early, right? Debbie, how long have you been in Vietnam for now? Has it been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Something like that? Tyler's just too gosh darn American. Yeah. Well, you know what else is funny too? It's like you see these videos where it's like street interviewers will go around and they'll like ask people like, oh, do you love America? What do you think about America? And obviously, like, I'm sure a lot of it is clip farming, just the ones that go how they intend for them to go. But you know, people be like, no, I don't like it here. This is definitely not the best country. And then it's just like, well, if you could get an all expenses one-way ticket to go live somewhere else, but you just couldn't come back, would you do it? And they're all like, well, no. So, I mean, there is that reality as well. It's like we complain about so much shit, but like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, there is really nothing stopping anyone from going somewhere or pulling a Debbie, right? And just going to Vietnam. You got to ask yourself, well, why is that, right? And is there any truth to that? I didn't watch your stream yesterday. How was PA? Did you take any trades? Yeah, I got fucked yesterday in the morning as well. And then I made it back in the PM session. I took 2 losses on longs yesterday, and then ES ended up holding, and then I just ended up being in the wrong asset, basically. I should have been long on ES instead of long on NASDAQ. We SMT'd my stop loss, you could say. TikTok streamers going crazy right now, taking losses in this action. Are you guys watching TikTok streamers right now? Are TikTok streamers, I don't even, who, like, is there actually people out there that, like, exclusively just stream TikTok? They don't trade, like, on YouTube? I guess Nika might be one. Maybe. I worked 300 plus hours per month for 1,800 euro. That's crazy, but why can't work like that? Always, you are right. You can't trade time for money. Oh, I think Sam might be behind on the stream a little bit. 2 weeks, Debbie. And you're already so confidently like, best decision of my life, huh? You've only been gone for 2 weeks and you're just like, yep, no doubt about it. Best decision. I mean, it's good validation, better than the alternative, which would be like having remorse and being like, oh, shoot. I did see a video, actually, funny that somebody said I could relocate to India. I saw a video yesterday, I think it was, of this girl that yeah, she got like a 1 year visa in India, I think it was. And yeah, there was a video that's like kind of making the rounds where she was like deeply regretting it, and desperately wanting to leave and come back home. I never did finish it, but I watched about enough to get a gist of what was going on in the video, and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think, chat? Should we all just have like a trader meetup in Vietnam? We'll all go, Debbie will host us, and then she'll show us around and try to sell us all in Vietnam. Maybe it'll work. What do you guys think? Should we go? A little field trip? Should we pack this chat up and go on a little field trip? Go get some Vietnamese dong? We'll trade Nasdaqistan, and then we'll go, and then we'll, you know, we'll go hit up Da Nang. Brad goes, I'm not moving to other place. I'm cool. I know about field trip though, Brad. Would visit though. There you go. Now we're talking, Brad. Now we're talking. Neighbors are American, and they say moving to Sweden is the best decision that they have made. Angelino, you're in Sweden? That's what I'm saying, Judas. Yeah, we could have a lot of dong in Vietnam. Lots of dong. Lots of dong. Debbie, have you noticed like can you pay with a lot of things with US currency over there? And I mean, obviously money goes a lot farther over there, but do you find yourself exclusively exchanging with Vietnamese dong, or do you still transact with some US currency? And if so, I mean, is it kind of like, I'm picturing like everything's a negotiation. You know how like when you're at a resort in Mexico, and like if you pay them with US currency versus like pesos, they'll like give you like a better deal because for whatever reason they want the US currency. I don't know if that's a thing over there or not. Guys, just think, we could all go to Vietnam and just become real estate moguls. We'll be like the Grant Cardones of Vietnam. What do you guys think? There's no perfect place to live everywhere. It has its problems, weather, politics, war, weather. Yeah, exactly. This is true. This is true. I'm just gonna go move to Tel Aviv, I think. I think that's where my calling might be. Tel Aviv. Do Israeli citizens, do they pay any taxes on anything? I believe they get don't they get like free healthcare, free education, like free, I don't know if they get free housing, but maybe. Oh yeah, TRADEIFY is banned in Israel. Yeah, I can't do that. Shoot. Forgot about that. That is crazy. It's not banned on Lucid though. That's funny. Wait, they have houses in Vietnam? Oh, do they not? I would imagine. Never been to Vietnam, but when I visited Thailand, they had a different rate for local Thai people versus foreigners for literally everything. Wonder if Vietnam is similar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 90 minutes since open in this shit PA is crazy. Yes. Yes, dude. This market this morning, like I said, this might actually be the worst I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever seen New York AM session like this awful. This is bad. This is really bad. Someone somewhere though is just loving this though. Someone somewhere for sure is just straight up. They got a couple boxes drawn like so. All right. They got these zones marked up. They got their support and resistance. And they're just like they're just having the time of their life right now. Ping pong in this. Someone somewhere is doing it. Maybe someone in this chat probably for all we know. Remember when Forex traders moved to Dubai and then Miami? Yes, I do. I know, that's kind of why it's like, yeah, man, I don't know. There's definitely a stereotype there. I mean, Florida's amazing, but that stereotype as well. I don't know, something about it. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel very wholesome for some reason. It doesn't feel very wholesome, does it? TikTok trading video is going to be so funny today. I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, I wish I didn't even take a trade at all. I did end up taking a, one loss here, but could be worse. I mean, I'm sure, we already went over in the chat. A lot of people took 3+ trades, etc. So, yeah, dude, I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that Asia session is probably going to be pretty. I mean, it's going to be a lot better than this. There's no way it could be worse. Maybe PM session, we get something. If we kind of just zoom out here a little bit, we've been watching this 1 minute chart. Like we're watching paint dry over here, basically. But yeah, here's what we look like on the hourly. I mean, these wick rejections in this hourly gap. Currently, the hourly candle looks like this with 38 minutes to go. I mean, it's starting to look like it wants to pick up steam for lower. If I just kind of cruise through these, I mean, like we're efficient here on the 2 hour, and this was an immediate rebalance on a 3 hour chart and a 4 hour chart. I mean, so in a perfect world, like, yeah, it looks like we should see this 4 hour candle with 2.5 hours left. More than likely, like, give us a move below the previous 4 hour low, which also is this, sell side here, 241. At this point, that's what it looks like. But, I mean, waiting for all of this information literally took almost, an hour and a half? Because you weren't really predicting that with any sort of, like, high degree of confidence from this area here. I think we do have SMT as well at this high. So you could say that we were manipulating some time, I think. We're manipulating time. Literally just from open, though. Like, this is like from 9:30 open. This is where we've been. This is where we have been residing as a family. I just know that, like, I just feel it in my bones. It's almost like as soon as I step off the charts, we're just gonna get like a breakaway, but might not get something. And I say that, but we'll see. But we might not get something until like 12 o'clock macro. We ended up getting a decent move yesterday in the 12 o'clock macro, going into lunch. Didn't get up into here. We not on ES either, huh? I guess we SMT'd again though right here. it's not, sorry. Equal lows. Damn, Brad. I was gonna say it reminds me of like some boomers I've talked to saying shit like that, but I mean, I get like the cynical perspective a little bit. Maybe you'd say that's not, I mean, I feel like you sound pretty cynical, Brad. But it's just, you know, as much as we'd love to complain about different things, it's just not gonna help us at all. So it's not really like a self-serving, not really like a self-serving attitude too much, huh? You know, it ain't like Donald Trump feels bad for us. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, I don't give a fuck. These brokies can't find a way to make money. You know what I mean? So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Right? We're going to put all three of our brain cells together and we're going to figure it out. That's what we're going to do. We can complain and you know, have some good jokes, some good fun. But, you know, at the end of the day, no one's coming to save us, are they? Unfortunately not. He asked why war start. I told him why. Who asked why war start? War start for Israel. No. There's so much corruption around war. I feel like there's just so many people that make money from war. I mean, there's probably some other deeper things, more cynical things as well, but had a hip replacement, the other a knee injury. Debbie, you had a hip replacement? Oh, believe me, I could. No, yeah, we could get it. We could go into a rabbit hole on this, but we'll we won't do that today. Trump's son on Polymarket is funny. Trump's son on Polymarket is funny. What do you mean? What's he on Polymarket for? You can bet on something. Barron's making money. Hell yeah, Barron. I think he said he's worth like 150 million. But he's been insider trading. I'm just happy that the Trump family will never be audited by the IRS ever again. That's really great. You know, great for them. Oh, one of your kids had a hip replacement and then the other knee injury. Sorry, I probably missed some messages up here. Tyler, I didn't take a trade today, but here is a tip to identify low probability conditions in the AM. both today and yesterday. The London kill zone took out Asia kill zone high and low. Yeah, that's a good tip, bro. That is a good tip. Yeah, when London does take out Asia high and low, that's another indicator that we could have more seek and destroy as well. Yeah. Which I guess technically we did. I was still kind of tricky though this morning. Like, yes, we did get a swipe above this Asia session high, but very still clean though, right? Like if you're just looking at jagged versus smooth edges, like still very clean right here. But yeah, that is a good tip, bro. This is the truth. I was waiting to watch this level to see if like we got a push off of it for like a continuation down. You know, but if we don't get that, we're just like gonna be back in this range. Like we might as well just call it. We're probably already like kind of getting to that point. It's 11:30 right now. It's a 5 minute. I feel like this wouldn't be that bad. I say that, but Nasdaqistan. If Shakira had a hip replacement, would those hips lie? Great question. They might beep in the metal detector. I don't know if they would lie, though. If you're American living abroad, you still have to pay America taxes? Is that true? At what point do you not have to pay America taxes? If that is the case. Debbie says I'm not. Uh-oh. Debbie's committing tax fraud, chat. Is that what you're telling me? You have to. You have to give up your citizenship. There's no way that's true. Is that real? If you died, yeah, I guess that's one way. So you're telling me that Debbie living in Vietnam right now, just use her as an example, has to pay American like federal income taxes? Is that what you're saying? Unless she gives up her United States citizenship? I'm gonna Google this. If you move out of the U.S., do you still have to pay U.S. taxes? Says yes. If you are a citizen, U.S. citizen or a green card holder, you must still file U.S. tax returns and report your worldwide income even if you live abroad. However, specialized IRS exclusions and credits mean many expats ultimately owe $0 in actual U.S. tax. Oh. So you have to file, but you don't have to pay anything? Do I got that right? Holy fuck. Look away for 4 seconds. I mean, I was going to say if we got a closure right here, it wasn't going to be that bad of an idea to maybe try to short it with the stop right here. But yeah, that's nice. Depends on your yearly income. Your son is American, but he doesn't pay taxes. So it depends on your income. So if you like make too much, you have to pay something. The way that sounded, it sounded like you don't have to pay. You just have to file. Don't take it. I'm not going to take it now. You know, not like, maybe not right now. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it looks like this 4-hour candle is eventually going to work its way down to these lows. It's just the back and forth in between on the lower time frames that's a little bit sus. Now we've gotten a 5-minute close. You know, so like in a perfect world, if the 4-hour candle wants to go play ball, 5-minute OB, can we get like continuation lower? Or? But like, I don't know, a trade like this is really just kind of like, I won't lie, it's kind of like just forcing it to try to get something. Like nothing in the market today is really it's just not clean. This is like if you had kind of like wanted to force yourself to catch something, this is what you try to go for. You know what I mean, boys? Does anybody know what I am saying? Debbie says America is a scam. IRS is a scam. I'm never filing again. Listen, I don't disagree. We're definitely getting absolutely shafted in taxes. I fucking hate taxes. And they obviously don't do anything that we want them to do with that money anyway, but I want to know how the F America has 40 trillion in debt, but still taking loans from the U.S. taxpayers. I want some loans. Well, you know what's crazy is like all the tax money we give. Hate to belabor this point forever, but Israel, and like yeah, I think their citizens get like so many benefits that we as Americans get like reamed for. So it's kind of frustrating. Frustrating to think about. On top of us fighting their wars and God knows what else. There's two. You have to file. There are 2 ways to this. Firstly, whether you owe income taxes. If you do and you fall into a higher tax percentage than your host country, then you have to pay the difference. I'm learning something new today, Chad. I guess I didn't realize that you still had to file even if you moved out. Interesting. How many likes do we need to do a duck race? How many we got? 104? Probably 200. I understand the base concept, but I'd like to see you identify, use them directly on the chart. Sure. But they're basically the same thing in my humble professional opinion. I don't get too hung up on like the semantics of ICT concepts, meaning like order block, breaker block, propulsion block, mitigation block, like they're all blocks. So it doesn't really matter to me like what you call them. And like a breaker block, in my view, is an order block. But for an example, this is going to be a cleaner to show you on ES than NQ because so this technically is a breaker right here. But I'll show you on ES. You'll see why, because we SMT'd here, so we didn't actually put in a new high. But on like ES, we actually swiped this high. So this would technically be a breaker. Low, new high, shift lower, but it's also, I just call it an order block. Like order block, break, like it doesn't matter what you call it. Breaker block, order block, it's the same thing in my view. But the important part about anything in ICT concepts, whether it's a fair value gap or whether it's an order block, it has to have accomplished something in price of significance, whether it's sweeping liquidity or filling an imbalance and or creating an imbalance. So like the best order blocks or breaker blocks or whatever you're using, did they sweep liquidity? Yes or no? Did they fill an imbalance? Yes or no? Did they create an imbalance? after being formed? Yes or no? Like, these are things that, you know, that's what you want to focus on, is these things that hold significance and did something significant in price. If, you know, we're just chopping back and forth like in here on the 1 minute, obviously this is all pretty insignificant. And it's really easy to obviously notice that in hindsight. But yeah, not all PD arrays are created equally, I guess you could say. But yeah, really simply, just like the breaker formation is literally like new low, new high, new low, and then this is your breaker, right? If you're going for like a continuation down. But to me, you could just identify that as an order block as well. Because you're, I mean, it's the order blocks that you're going to want to use are going to form like that anyway, especially if they take liquidity. That's why I just call them the same thing. We're not getting to 200. Yeah, man, I don't know. I gotta like, I basically gotta like strip naked and oil myself up and do a dance in order to like earn people's likes. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Well, it's moving at least a little bit now. We did not get to that 5 minute open of that order block. We just traded up into the wick. The wick ended up holding us down. I mean, if we just, I'm just curious. Yeah, no. Okay, we waiting? Oh, wow. I just realized what you were talking about, Nika. What's up, Danny? Thank you for the 10 joules. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I haven't turned the sound down yet on that sound effect. Thank you, Danny. Question is if I do that, right? What is who's giving me the free account? Isn't that usually how it goes? Somebody like throws cake in a circle on stream and then like they get a free account. It's like, who's giving me the free account? That's what I want to know. You nearly died out of fright? My bad, Scott. Always looks like I'm the only that's trying to encourage the chat to try to push up the likes. Nah. I do wonder though, like what it's like to like imagine just like being someone that shows up to a stream every day and then like they're, you know, the guy's like, come on, like the stream, guys, like the stream, we'll do a giveaway at like a certain amount of likes, and then they just like, do they just like sit there and just like, you know what I mean? Like they just kind of like mean mug their computer and they're just like, no, I'm not hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You guys think that what it's like? They're just like sitting there, just like, I would, but I'm red today, so fuck you. It's like, damn. You have a lot of Apex codes. What the hell? Yeah, I gotta maybe go get some Apex codes. We haven't done we haven't like given away Apex accounts in a while. I've been just stocking up on TRADEIFY and LUCID because that was what everybody wanted. I'm just trying to be a man of the people. Yeah, I'm also Debbie goes, I want a lucid. Oh my gosh. Well, how long have we been on here for? It's been what, 2.5 hours? Somehow my camera's not overheating yet. That's nice. It's funny how, like, literally right as we were like maybe about to end stream, it's funny how this finally starts breaking down and moving away. Ain't it? Like, I don't know, man. It feels like it's just gonna like keep stair-stepping down here now, doesn't it? We're finally starting to like create some order, some bearish order flow, and then just like respect it. Like, we're finally kind of doing something. I feel like I can't look away. It's like finally something important might happen. I don't know. Kind of feels like if I look away, I might miss out. There's a 15-minute inversion, by the way, finally. Holy. As we're hitting the rejection cock. Yeah, man, what a crazy day, though, huh? What a crazy morning. Crazy in, like, not a great way. Yeah, man, I got some Lucid Pro codes. I got some TRADEIFY growth codes. I mean, I could go stock up on some Apex codes as well. Maybe see if I can go snag some TPTs or something. But yeah, Lucid and TRADEIFY have been like the most requested, I would say, from the folks. From the folks. Just like talking shit to people. We know, Nika. We know. We know. Yasin, I don't really like. It's again, it's another one of those things. It's kind of up to you, man. Obviously, you know, you can only make so much because there's a max payout anyway, or you know, payout cap. So, I just always tell people that once you've made some money on the account, like sometimes it's better. Like, I think sometimes what happens is traders get so, you know, again, you got to ask yourself if you're being greedy, you know, if you're like one trade away from a max payout, or you could just take a payout right now and maybe like it's just going to be like $500 less than what it would have been if you hit max payout. Like, is it really that big of a deal? Sometimes it's better to just secure the money. But it kind of depends on your situation as well. It's kind of like when people ask me, it's like, what's the best risk for evals? Do you go fast or slow? It's like, well, I go fast because you know, I think I'm in the situation to be able to do it. But like, if you're not, then I wouldn't give you that advice. So there is no one size fits all answer, Yas, and I'm sorry to maybe disappoint with that answer, but there is no one size fits all there. You got to use your own discernment there. But my personal choice is just don't dig into your margin too much. You want to keep enough margin where you can take like a couple losses and like keep trading. That'd be like the only advice I'd give on that. But I trust you'll make the right decision. That I do. That I do. Man, what do you guys think, boys? Do we give this a shot just for shits and giggles, dude? Like, just like, what's the worst that could happen? Or do we just say, nah, today's not the day? I mean, I kind of would have liked to have been in this position and maybe be break even already, to be honest, but I'm getting a little antsy. We've been sitting here for so long, and like now we're finally maybe gonna make this move, perhaps. Maybe just like let it tag the OB, and then if we get like a respect of it on like, it's coming into the macro, by the way. So this will be our third macro today. So a little longer stream, boys and girls. Maybe we get like a little confirmation out of here. We'll get a little maybe 1 minute, maybe even a little 30-second. We'll try to grab our entry with a cheap stop. I do have a little bit of fear that this maybe just like rips all the way back up here though, which is why I'm hesitating. Just entering here with a limit. So let's see. Maybe it won't even get there. See what the macro does, boys and girls. Go touch some grass. I will. As soon as we end stream, I'm going to go touch some grass. Scared money don't make money. This is true. Sometimes saves money, though. Been in a short since 10 a.m. From the 5-minute CISD. Since 10 a.m. from the 5-minute? Wait, what? Where's 10 a.m.? Hang on. Right here? Yasin, is this the 5-minute entry you took right here? When this closed? This one? But your stop was all the way up here? Not the up close candle here? I mean, holy shit. 2 micros? Are you just targeting this low? So like your position's like this? Or are you going for like... I'm just asking. Well, now we're back at your entry, Yasin. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's see. Hitting that 5-minute order block. I did not want to put a limit on it. I don't trust this market enough to just limit that at all, to be honest. So yeah, if this just like obliterates higher, then we're gonna be saved there. Like, I don't know if we want to come up into this huge freaking fair value gap candle or not at this point, which would be all the way back at the hourly open. Kind of crazy. That'd be pretty crazy, bro. This hourly candle would just look horrible. But yeah, I don't know if we get a little confirmation out of here. We'll give it a whirl probably. We'll give it a shot, man. What do we got to lose? What do we got to lose other than our dignity and our pride? We lost that years ago. You know what I'm saying, boys? Call the doggo. Jax. It doesn't sound like he's coming. He waits for me to like end the stream, and then like the outro song, he comes like sprinting in here. He's conditioned. He knows when the stream's over. Ooh, getting a little rejection. That Jack said F you. Yeah. Tough life. I have never watched Billions. No. I've heard it's good, though. I've never seen it. Tax, is it? Yeah, tax. Pretty much. Pretty much. Why is the mustache gone? So you guys want me to grow the mustache back out? I don't know. A couple of the ladies in the chat said they like the clean shave. I think Debbie said she liked the clean shave. Nika said that I was going to get no hose in Florida. Maybe a little mixed reviews. Now Debbie says no. Hang on. Now I'm confused, Debbie. No what? But you are not in Florida. I am not in Florida right now. I will be next week. Yeah, I should be able to grow up at a nice 5 o'clock shadow by next week though. So we should be all right. I'm just trying to get a little extra tan on my upper lip. The mustache was blocking the UV rays. Upper lip was a little too pale. Here comes Jax. Hey, come here, buddy. He's like, bro, how are you still fucking not done yet? Jump up. Oh, I can't have kids now. Damn, bro. What's up, bud? He's here, boys. Kick me right in the schnuts. What do you think? Long or short? Neither? Oh, okay. Fuck you too then. He's wondering if I'm green on the day. Yeah, no treats. Sorry. No treats. Red on the day, man. Well, I'm red on the TRADEIFY accounts at least. All right, boys. We're not getting the reaction, are we? We did get a little inversion here as well. So, I don't know, boys. Might be a W patience. W not taking that trade for the moment, you think? Or am I speaking too soon? Yeah, it doesn't look great. Doesn't look great for that short at the moment. The only thing that is like make me want to stick with the thought process that we could go short is just the 4-hour candle. And then like on the 15-minute, we've now traded up, obviously rebalancing the 15-minute chart and trading up back up into the high end of that inversion for value gap now. So like it's still possible. High resistance conditions for sure. What do I feed the dog? Treats and dog food. And usually the last bite of whatever I'm eating. Sometimes. A lot of times. Is that bad? Is that naughty? Yeah, he's kind of a little bit of, I shouldn't say he's a beggar. Yeah, kind of though. He just like sits patiently and like just waits because he knows that you're probably gonna give him some. You do you. Would be just classic NASDAQ to close at the 9:30 open. Oh, like today? All right, we got a new hour incoming. This is crazy, bro. This is like just... It really is like watching paint dry today, isn't it? A little bit. It's actually kind of like we've just really sat here and not done anything but yep. Other than the one trade way early this morning. Yeah, I just wonder if it'd be worthwhile if we get like this. If we get some displacement, right? We can't have chop like this. If we're just chopping like this, it's just really pointless. But if we were to get like a little displacement back down through here, maybe this would be worthy of my attention. But may not get it. Which I guess is fine. New hour just opened up. What do you boys think though? I do feel like this 4-hour candle has a decent chance of going to the previous 4-hour low. We got 2 hours left on this candle, so that's how I am viewing it. Let me know if you guys agree, disagree with that. With that thought process, 5-minute gap now. How long have I had him for? About 6 years. Buddy's 6 now. COVID dog, man. What do I think about the Bitcoin pump? I personally feel like it is a bull trap. I don't think we're done going lower yet. I think we got another leg down in us on Bitcoin, personally. But if I'm wrong, that's fine too. I mean, no skin off my ass. XRP's up 14%. Nice. Debbie, do you hold XRP? You brought it up XRP earlier, so I don't know if you hold any or not. We've been accumulating too much to not get a leg lower on NQ. Yes, bearish, but not sure how far. Noise is really trying to get you guys to hit the like button. Noise has extra entries for the giveaway, so he can't wait. We'll do we'll for sure do a giveaway tomorrow with Noise Vision. We'll fire up the duck race. We'll get all the extra entries in there. And we'll have a grandiose old time tomorrow to end the week off, which might be needed after if people have had a rough week this week. Might be needed. We'll see. I'm sure it's always needed, I guess, regardless, huh? Added on at $1. Nice. Oh, so you're feeling like you just added on? I was gonna say you're feeling good then, because you're up. Damn. Not fucking bad. Up 26%. Like, especially if you just if you just did it. Hang on now. Like, we didn't spend a whole lot of time on XRP down there at $1, right? We just got there. Well, I guess I was looking at the quarterly chart. I guess we did spend a little time down here. I mean, it's just so funny. Crypto's so funny. The other day, damn. So your timing is like on point, is what you're saying, Debbie. And the real question, Debbie, is what are your targets on XRP? Where does Debbie plan to TP? You guys want to know something really sad? So I took a little bit of partials on XRP. And you want to know where my next... I was going to take like half my position off. I was going to take half of it off. See how we got this closure here? Because we closed like this, I wanted to see at least like this candle trade up higher above this previous candle's high, and I was going to take half my position off. It was going to be like in the it was going to be like in the 370s. Look at my dumbass being a dick for a tick. Isn't that funny? I think that's funny. Oh, now we're hodling, baby. Now we are hodling. Yeah, the 1 minute looks a little bit tempting here, but my trust is at a very, very low point. And we got this 5 minute here. So I think, guys, I'm going to make the executive decision and say that it's not really worth fucking around and finding out right now. Perhaps the PM session will present an opportunity, or perhaps Asia session will be haha, not funny, exactly. Or Asia session will have to be our claim to fame. Like I said, I think that overall this 4-hour candle looks like that's where it wants to go. So I mean, if I'm a betting man, that's what I'm saying. And if you are going to try your luck on this hourly power of 3, I guess good luck. I hope it plays out for you. I'll feel a little bit of FOMO if it does, but that's okay. I'm gonna go touch some grass now and get off the charts for a little bit, and we'll just see what the rest of the day brings. I'll let you guys know if I take anything else. Appreciate you, boys and girls, as always. Hit the like button on your way out if you'd be ever so kind, and if you guys want to support the free daily live streams, use code Tyler at your prop firm of choice. And I hope you guys stay safe the rest of the day. I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. All right? I'll talk to you guys later on.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.